separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Second half begins with a run by Smith. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. They trail by 3, and they just got 3 yards to start the third quarter.
2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run it again with Smith. 12 yards there and a first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Calais Campbell on the stop.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A handoff to Smith. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Here we go now with Smith. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Smith is the lone man in the backfield here as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Put your hands on it. Get hands on motion, man. 58, come on. 58.
Toss left. This is Smith. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Ito Smith, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Jackson options out left. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Jackson options out left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Caught by Snead over the middle. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. 15 yards on the play, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
The tackle made by Dante Fowler. A gain of 4. It's
another run here with Dobbins.
At the 15-yard line.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra extra point, and it's now 17-14.
Tucker is a kickoff.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 9, Ryan throwing the out route and complete. It's Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Falcon first down.
Back to throw. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Falcons.
Now it's tossed right to Smith. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Atlanta.
On first down, it's Smith. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They go back to the ground with Smith. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He's back to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. But it'll be second and goal. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Smith is the lone man in the backfield here as they get ready for second and goal. They'll toss it to Smith, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Intended for Calvin Ridley. Incomplete. It's now
so on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now one final throw incomplete, and time will run out here in the fourth quarter, and we are going to overtime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Sterling Hawkwrichter to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Dobbins running out of the gun. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
30-yard line.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line.
No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Jackson, quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Man open left side is Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Jackson to Boykin, 1st down, Baltimore.
17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram, and they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. A lot of efficiency here on this drive. Heck, this may be their best drive of the game.
If they moved it like this throughout the entire game, we probably wouldn't be here in overtime. But right now, what you just said was the key word, efficiency. Taking care of the ball, move it downfield, get themselves in a position to score, and win this game.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner.